When Denver and Judy went public with their relationship in 2020, their love story quickly grabbed attention. It wasn't just about them as a couple, it symbolized something bigger, offering much-needed representation. Fans welcomed their love and celebrated Brat's coming out as a big moment. But what started as a storybook romance has since turned into something much more complicated. Now, people are asking if Brat and her wife Judy Jessica's love is real or if it was always part of a bigger plan, especially as they get caught up in a storm of rumors and drama. Emotions, accusations, and legal battles have surrounded Judy, the founder of Kaleidoscope hair products and known to many as BB Judy. She has always been highly protective of her public image. Critics argue that her proposal to Brat and their lavish wedding vows were all part of a staged effort to boost her reputation. One thing is clear, though, whether that's true or not, their bond has always been closely tied to their public personas and business success. The big question now is whether their love was real or if it was simply a smart business move, especially as legal troubles continue to swirl around them. Fights are being fought out and emotions are growing more significantly. What comes next? When it was discovered that Dee and Judy's commitment ceremony was not legally binding, it was one of the first major risks in their seemingly ideal love story. This information led to a great deal of conjecture over whether Judy's extravagant proposal was a publicity gimmick or a genuine declaration of love. It was quickly noted by critics that Deborah had initially been apprehensive regarding marriage. Some claimed that the decision was influenced. Judy inherited a fortune from a man Andy had previously referred to as her husband, which only added to the confusion when she claimed to have financial worries, especially with her current bills. But the way Judy responded to Brat's concerns was telling. She simply brushed them off and continued with her extravagant gestures, assuring Brat that everything was taken care of, including for their reality show Brat Loves Judy. This included the over-the-top ceremony and proposal, which left viewers scratching their heads. Fans are now left wondering what's really going on behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, as the drama unfolds, the decision to conceive a child together, however, marked the most significant turning point in their relationship. They marked the start of a new chapter that would either validate naysayer suspicions or demonstrate the sincerity of their love. When they made their plans to grow their family public to use a sperm donor and Judy's eggs to conceive a kid together, fans initially believed Judy would become pregnant, but when she suffered serious health problems during the egg extraction process, everything drastically changed. She was unable to carry the pregnancy due to blood clots and an enlarged heart, which led to her hospitalization. The couple welcomed their kid earlier this year when Brat stepped in amid a crisis and carried him. What ought to have been an instant of unadulterated happiness quickly became another cause of contention between them. Outsiders saw weaknesses in their relationship, especially with regard to parenting. Judy, who had previously admitted that professional commitments had prevented Judy, who had already raised her older children, seemed to be trying to make up for it by giving her all to her relationship with her devoted fans. However, her true intentions as a parent were called into question by the baby's frequent appearances on social media, often surrounded by Judy's products and wearing Kaleidoscope-branded clothes. Judy's strong attachment to her brand and public image seemed to create tension between her and the baby, despite her desire to connect with him. The growing strain between her personal life and her business ambitions was becoming increasingly obvious. The tension beneath the surface became clear when even a simple disagreement over how to properly secure T's car seat escalated into a violent confrontation, one of which was caught on camera for their reality show. Fans began to question whether Judy's insistence on control and her refusal to compromise were damaging their relationship, or if their romance was slowly falling apart. What began as a shared journey into motherhood has now spiraled into a bitter court battle, and everyone is watching closely, wondering what will happen next. What happens next remains uncertain, but reports have surfaced that Judy has taken a shocking step by suing Brat for custody of their son, True, and requesting child support. Fans, left in disbelief, are questioning how things could have escalated to such a severe point. In a surprising twist, Judy has allegedly claimed that True is biologically hers, not Brat's, despite their initial agreement to co-parent. This revelation has set off a storm of public comments from Judy, further fueling the flames of frustration. The intensity of this court battle continues to grow, leaving everyone on edge, wondering what will unfold next. The struggle between Judy and Brat hints at deeper, unresolved issues that may have been building up for a while. While conflicts between couples are common, both fans and critics are weighing in on this complicated situation, trying to understand how a couple once celebrated for their love and unity ended up in this turmoil. This sudden breakup has left fans heartbroken, especially those who followed their journey from the emotional highs of pregnancy to the challenges of new motherhood. Many are claiming that the breakdown of their connection has shattered what they once admired in the couple. The pain from their breakup has clearly affected Judy deeply, and she's even referred to Brat as a punishment in her life. Many are now curious about what really went on behind closed doors, especially after such strong statements. Their once loving marriage has become the focus of intense public scrutiny, with every detail being examined for clues about where things went wrong. Brat, however, has largely stayed silent, allowing Judy to control the narrative. While some believe she's staying quiet out of politeness to avoid making things worse, others feel she may simply be overwhelmed by the situation. It's clear that this is more than just a difficult moment. It's a full-blown conflict with the power to drastically change Brat and Judy's lives. The big question now is whether this marks the end of their romance, or if they might find a way to reconcile. With a fierce legal battle underway, the state of their relationship has become a hotbed of controversy. According to Judy, Brat's behavior, both in their relationship and as a parent, has left her feeling abandoned and deeply hurt. Her accusations have painted a picture of emotional betrayal, fueling the intensity of the situation. Judy's accusations have painted a picture of extreme emotional agony and betrayal, leaving many to wonder if reconciliation is even possible. Once trust is broken, especially in cases involving custody issues and public charges, rebuilding that trust can feel nearly impossible. Some fans believe this marks the beginning of a long and painful battle, while others hold on to the hope that they might still be able to co-parent peacefully. However, their once close relationship has completely unraveled. What began as a powerful love story has now turned into a cautionary tale about how quickly things can fall apart. Trust, relationships, and the challenges of co-parenting have all become central to the turmoil between Judy and Brat. The legal battle only makes everything more complicated, as custody disputes are rarely simple. If Judy moves forward with her lawsuit, decisions made in anger could have lasting consequences. Their issues go far beyond the public backlash, and the ongoing legal fight could affect not just their ability to co-parent, but their relationship as a whole. Brat, for the most part, has remained silent, raising the question of whether her silence is a strategy to avoid further conflict or an attempt to steer clear of proving culpability. Meanwhile, some insiders believe there's more beneath the surface, but no one can be certain of what's really going on. Believe she is simply trying to manage the situation with dignity by avoiding public confrontations. Others say she is deeply upset and shocked by Judy's charges. At any rate, it's clear that this circumstance has caused her a great deal of emotional distress. Social media is split, with some followers applauding Judy's position and others criticizing the way she handled the matter. Judy's latest assertion that True is just her biological child, which runs counter to everything the pair had previously said. Their journey to parenting has become the most pressing issue, as the media relentlessly scrutinizes every move made by both women. The question now is what this means for Brat's parental rights. If Judy is right, will she be granted full custody, or will the court recognize Brat as a legal parent? One thing is certain: this is no mere rough patch, it's a full-scale battle, and only time will reveal how it will unfold. These are deeply complex legal challenges that could take months, even years, to resolve. There's no denying the emotional toll this is taking on everyone involved. Toll of the struggle, but if and Judy are unable to talk, the situation can turn toxic as anger and unsolved issues fuel a custody battle. Conversations concerning relationships and accountability have been trived by Judy's accusations, while some argue Brat has every right to handle the matter in private. Others think she should address the matter in public. Regardless of whether Brat will ultimately address the matter, the pressure to react to the constant scrutiny of celebrity relationships may be unbearable since a child's well-being The child, who depends on a stable and caring environment, stands to lose the most in this situation. While some fans have picked sides, others are simply heartbroken to see a couple they once admired reach such a breaking point. Social media is flooded with opinions, as followers scrutinize every comment and form their own theories about what led to this painful divorce. It seems unlikely that this controversy will end anytime soon, especially if the legal battle drags on. For those who have followed their journey, this turn of events is deeply upsetting. Brat and Judy's journey from the start, because they were formerly viewed as a testament to love, resiliency, and cooperation. Both of them will have to make tough choices regarding their future as a result of the ongoing legal proceedings, whether that means a drawn-out court battle, reconciliation, or a friendly co-parenting arrangement. Whatever the result, one thing is certain: love by itself isn't always sufficient to keep a relationship going when there is mutual respect, communication, and trust. Their narrative serves as This situation serves as a warning about the challenges of public love and co-parenting. Despite their differences, both Judy and Brat seem determined to figure out how to put True's well-being first. Their child deserves a loving, peaceful environment, free from the stress and tension that have overwhelmed their lives. No matter the legal outcomes, the world is watching, waiting to see if any new information comes to light. Even the strongest couples can break, and the pain they're going through is real. Whatever happens next will have lasting effects on both of them. Longtime Lisa Ray McCoy, Brat's sister, has made a big effort to disassociate herself from the turmoil. She has previously voiced concerns about Judy and now seems to be avoiding the matter entirely. This has only increased conjecture on the actual nature of Judy and Brat's relationship. Disclosures: will Brat at last make his voice heard? Are the two going to be able to work things out? Is this the end? Though even those closest to the couple have voiced their opinions, so it's clear that this story is far from ending. These are the questions everyone is asking are under intense public scrutiny. The very couple that once symbolized love and representation is now a stark reminder of how difficult it can be to balance personal and professional lives. It seems their issues may have started long before the public ever caught a glimpse of their struggles, given Judy's calculated approach and Brat's notably reserved response. Their honeymoon phase is clearly over, yet fans continue to dissect every new development. Meanwhile, Judy appears to be taking full advantage of the attention, adding fuel to the fire. Judy seems to be using the situation to improve her public persona and professional presence, while Brat appears to be grappling with the emotional toll of their broken relationship. However, the complexities of their emotions, power dynamics, and unresolved issues go far deeper than what's shown on social media and reality TV. This makes it clear that their story isn't over yet. Fans will have to wait and see whether they can overcome these challenges or if this truly marks the end of their journey together. Many admired their public union because they saw it as an inspiring example of love and unity. Their relationship, once admired for its honesty and its challenge to societal limits, has now faced its share of rifts, leading some skeptics to question the foundation of their bond. Critics argue that it might have been more of a strategic business decision than a genuine emotional connection. Judy, famously known as BB Judy, earned her recognition as a key figure within the LGBTQ+ community, and now every move she makes is under the microscope. Critics are eagerly watching to see how this dramatic story unfolds, but one thing is clear: their relationship has always been deeply tied to both personal and professional stakes. Their public personalities and business endeavors. When it was revealed that their commitment ceremony was not legally binding, it was one of the first significant rips in their ostensibly ideal romance. This sparked rumors that Judy orchestrated her extravagant displays to boost her reputation because of Kaleidoscope hair products' constant awareness of her public persona. Some have speculated that she fabricated her proposal to Brat, and even their wedding vows to further her brand were less about genuine love and more. At first, Brat had resisted the idea of marriage, citing concerns about her financial situation, particularly her debt. However, Judy reassured her that everything was under control and went ahead with an extravagant wedding. This led many to question whether their relationship was more of a carefully crafted storyline for the cameras than a true love story. After watching their reality show Brat Loves Judy, which captured every moment of their well-publicized romance, Fans were left wondering if their choice to become parents together in February 2022 was another calculated move or a genuine step in their relationship. They announced their plans to use Judy's eggs and a sperm donor to grow their family, and fans initially believed Judy would be the one to carry the pregnancy. However, things took a drastic turn when she was hospitalized after the egg retrieval procedure due to an enlarged heart and blood clots, making it impossible for her to carry the child. Instead, Brat stepped in to carry their son, True, earlier this year. What should have been a joyful moment quickly became another point of conflict when observers noticed a shift in the dynamic between the couple, adding more fuel to the ongoing drama. Judy, who had previously admitted that her work commitments caused her to miss out on raising her older children, seemed determined to overcompensate with her new family. Meanwhile, Brat, a first-time mother, was eager to bond with their child. However, sincere admirers began to notice that their infant was frequently shown on social media wearing Judy's merchandise and Kaleidoscope-branded clothing. This sparked intense criticism, with many claiming that Judy was not putting her child's welfare first, but instead using him as a commercial tool. Fans began to speculate about whether Judy and Brat's relationship was truly about love, or if it was driven by business interests. True were at odds because of Judy's overly strong devotion to True. Even little disagreements over how to fasten TR's car seat correctly turned into furious clashes, one of which was caught on camera for their reality program, exposing the growing straining in their relationship when it became known that Judy had filed the lawsuit against Brat for child support and custody of True. Rumors of instability between and Judy further intensified. Fans were shocked by this unexpected turn of events and began to wonder what had gone. In a surprising twist, Judy allegedly claimed that True is biologically hers alone, not Brat's, even though they had previously agreed to co-parent. This revelation directly contradicted their earlier public statements about their shared path into fatherhood and sparked heated discussions. Fans began to wonder how this would affect Brat's parental rights if Judy's claim were to be legally accepted. With tensions rising, questions about whether Judy would be granted full custody or if the court would still recognize Brat as a legitimate parent have become a focal point of the ongoing drama. Formerly admired, their relationship would be crushed by the severe public scrutiny currently surrounding their once inspiring love tale. Because of her charges, Brat has been surrounded by feelings of emotional turmoil and betrayal. Brat has generally kept quiet in the interim, which has fueled more conjecture. While some imagine she is having difficulty processing the emotional toll of the situation, others think she chooses to take the high road and avoid intensifying the fight. According to insiders, Brat feels Brat has been caught off guard by Judy's legal actions and is clearly suffering as a result of the ongoing disputes. There has been much debate over Judy's decision to go public with her personal issues. Some believe she's trying to control the narrative and gain sympathy, while others argue that she's simply defending her severe rift. The honeymoon period is officially over, despite the fact that followers are still analyzing every development. Speculation regarding the true nature of Brat and Judy's relationship has fueled what was formerly thought to be a loving and supportive union. Brat's sister Lisa Rain McCoy, who had earlier voiced concerns about Judy, now appears to have disassociated herself from the whole matter. Once hailed as an emblem of love and representation, Brat and Judy's relationship has now devolved into this highly publicized and divisive conflict serves as a cautionary tale about the difficulties of balancing private and professional lives in the public eye. Judy's calculated moves and Brat's reserved demeanor suggest that their expectations and goals may have been misaligned from the start. While Brat seems to be struggling with the emotional fallout, Judy appears to be using the situation to strengthen her public persona and professional reputation. Even though their future remains uncertain, one thing is clear: the fallout from this relationship will have lasting effects on both of their lives. This story is far from over. Their conflict serves as a sobering reminder that even the most glamorous relationships can unravel when things get tough. Beneath the public displays of love, reality show appearances, and carefully curated social media posts, there's a complex web of emotions, power struggles, and unresolved issues. Is this the end of their romance for now, or will they manage to overcome these challenges and reunite? The audience, Both critics and fans is closely watching, eager to see how this story will unfold and whether they can find a way back to each other or continue down separate paths.